Hello! I thought I would reply by video. It's an opportunity to connect more directly and also simultaneously create a sandwich crafted of cheese which is grilled. Anyway, didn't mean to imply any creepiness there. The experience that I had stated as revealing was, well, clearly my side of an audio if I use a headset in the car. So all I heard was what I had already known. It just validated. And it was uncomfortable to be direct. It was creepy to relive moments that are in the past. But from anything that is creepy that I encounter in life, which would not be a sandwich made of grilled, which is cheese, or standing in a cold home which feels like it has air which is conditioned, but instead to salute in gratitude because every step I take, every move. Okay, I'm not going cheesy. Point is, there's so many points. And I understand doctors tell me there's different types of memory loss, whatever. Enough of that crap. That was kind of it. There's a cathartic moment of even looking at those previous chapters that was really weird for me. I don't think you get this part about me because nobody perhaps looks at it this way. My videos, when I package them up at the end of the day, is kind of like, hey, that's the vibe for the day. Boom, put that shelf, chapter, blink, and pick up the next. Why do I do that with my hand? And, oh, don't fall asleep. I'm just having some wine. I needed to consider food and drink. Wow, this is going to be digressive. No, point is, I have documentation that says that what I say is real. It bothers me that I'm not just taking at my word. That hurts when I've always put the company brand before myself. It's been very tough to experience many of the things I've been through. It's like I've gone through like a dozen hells or something that would have broken others, and I don't understand it completely whatsoever. It's confusing. So tying this back to video and how it all really plays into my life. Cheers, by the way, cheers. Oh, like a fist, like a man. And by not putting those chapters on the shelf, by not sharing these blogs and vlogs, the only reason, dude, that they were private, blank, long blank, just go with it, was me protecting the brand. I look at my initial emails to Linda McGraw. It all talks about being inside, not talking, confused and concerned that people are talking about Hewlett Packard outside the company. The fact that you're aware of this, the fact that you had reached out concerned in April, you were very concerned about all this stuff that I didn't even care about, but it affected you. And the way it impacted you was something that was hard for me to deal with because I just wanted to focus on getting better. So all that kind of stuff, getting stuff blown out of proportion, it doesn't help me. And I'm not sure if sharing more of this crap helps others or helps me at all. The only purpose I have to it is putting it on the shelf. And it kind of motivated me to start broadcasting some new stuff. So thanks for that. And I put out a couple of webcams. Here I am making another one. I already got a new channel just for making quick replies like this. It's funny. So thank you. Gratitude always for awareness. And I kind of just really hit this point of existential enlightenment today that I want to share. Just like a Satori or whatever. Let's stop on words on words. The idea that every day we have the opportunity as human beings to really develop, connect, grow, share, learn in different ways and different facets, and going through those different videos and seeing me throughout those different altered states from the crap to multiple concussions and it was just like shock. It was a hard book to read, let alone the book of my life. So never before have I had to look at my own video that way, blink like a chapter, blink, blink. And I guess I've always put my videos out there and snippets and sound bites, whatever. It's just part of scraps of life. I've done a lot of forensics work from my IT security days, as you know, so it was weird. But that part of my brain's functional, so it's neat to have that. It was weird to use ethereal and stuff. Kind of very, I feel kind of cool about that, actually. It's like getting in touch with my roots, being inside the machine. It was so weird. I don't look at myself. It's like I almost am a third person about that. I look at life as the opportunity to defy fate each and every day. God gives us the blessing to make a choice and use what people mistakenly refer, in my opinion, to the word karma as some type of, like, you did bad, it's going to happen to you. Well, in the ancient Sanskrit-based karma, it's about action, moving between that whole fate towards destiny. Another frivolous word that people say is, oh, it's their destiny. They misplace that for fate. It's basically people's blank saying best case scenario, right? So the bridge between our fate, the roots that bind us, and our destiny, the best case scenario, is karma, action, the steps we take. Now, myself, I've learned that leaving pebbles along the way, it's neat. It's like a way of constantly knowing that there's breadcrumbs, blink, that we can follow to get our footsteps back home. And for many of the points that I am about to look down, just look at the clock, blink, that I had experienced amnesia, I was able to rebuild quite a bit from my online stuff. What I found interesting was my whole views of technology that I wrote about 20 years ago, 30 years ago, as a kid even. It's like, wow, the world is slow to embrace. I got books from the 50s I snagged from my dad's library that talk about how neurology and processor design were simultaneously being developed, and people just got weirded about that, and it's still obvious, it's how things work. And that's how I really understood my life. I've always looked at interpreting the external stimuli, coming up with a way to balance systems, and my backup systems even got overloaded, my resources drained. I literally had been working through a coma state during a few lucid moments. It was challenging as anything. What's hard for me is saying my own, it was hard for me to see this kind of being bullied in the closet, basically. It sucked. Staying at home, I think I had 4 meals maybe in restaurants in a year. I got to count them. I could count them. I used to do that in a day. And being bullied behind closed doors, especially in my home, medical stuff, looking at notes where I'm writing on my hand, get carpet padding for furniture, that's creepy. And the moment I got on Twitter, and I feel I should share this video too. I actually cried. I mean, not like I don't have all, I guess I have more emotions, but it's not normal for me to cry. I'm not that emotional. Like, but I was just torn up of the love that I felt from friends on Twitter reaching out, just with that blue hands. Now, my hands I'm getting better with. Got to just keep them warm over the grilled cheese. Oh, I wonder they're always cold. I talk too much. That 12-step program be on and on and on. On and on. Cheap wine and Kool-Aid. Drink Kool-Aid. You know how corporate always has terms based on, like, cults? Drink the Kool-Aid. Anyway. Whatever, man. I'm not hung up on old stuff. I don't like what happened. If it can help others, help me do something. Yeah, well, I gotta understand that. But I also gotta get some real legal counsel, because just you saying you got like the best lawyer telling that this is good, I don't know, it sounds weird, man. How's it good? It's good that I started making more new videos. That's good. I guess my normal resonance is always just happiness, and I accepted a lot of crap because of what I believed in for the corporation. I got my ass kicked 6 ways till Sunday, and I don't like that. It's not cool. I'm going to close this exactly at 10 minutes because this sandwich is getting cold, blah, blah, blah. HP blah 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 pretext, I gotta go blah blah blah.